Hey everyone, this is the dude from the Dinosaur and the Dude, kicking off a new episode uh, for all of you to enjoy. And that's the big thing that we are striving for in every episode that we bring. It's just the dinosaur and I going just off the top of the dome. Guys, we flow from topic to topic, just depending on however it is, things are going on in our life, where we're talking about everything about elderly people and dealing with different things that are going on with families, us personally, and then how we view certain things in the world. At no point do we try to demean, degrade, or diminish anyone out there. So if it comes off that way, that's not the intent. It's just really one of those things where we're talking about it as freely as possible. We hope everybody enjoys it. We hope everybody's having a great time. And we hope that our listenership, I think that's the right word, continues to grow as we bring as best content as we can. So here's our latest episode. Hope you all enjoy. Thanks. Hey everyone, this is the dude from the Dinosaur and the Dude podcast. I want to tell you about an amazing product from an also amazing brand named Bobby Rapscallion. They put out fantastic CBD products, very high potency, premium products of gummies and oils, all of which, at this point in time, all of which are broad spectrum, which means there's no THC in it. So if you're a professional or someone that has to worry about random drug tests wherever you work, you don't have to worry about this THC lingering in the background. Is it going to show up in the piss test or not? Because they have no THC in there. So you only get the benefit of the CBD. You're nothing to worry about in regards to THC. So if you're allergic to it or you don't want to worry about it, highly recommend Bobby Rapscallion. You can find them at bobbyrapscallion.com. That's bobbyrapscallion.com. All right, back to the episode.
Hey, hey.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're very low in volume.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. If we could figure this out. Hold on. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, much better.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh. There's nothing weird?
No. Why?
Okay, hold on. I gotta pump you up. Okay, do it again.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
What? Are we getting better at this?
I don't know. That's like the same question I've had when people try and fuck me. I'm like, are we getting better at this? And still, I'll just say, I don't know. I came. So I guess. I guess that's a yes. Okay, hold on. Terrible feedback coming in. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Because I'm walking towards the. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna figure it out. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
What are you cooking something?
No.
That's what it sounded like.
Okay. And all right, better.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I think it's figured out.
What? We did it.
We did it.
Okay,
We
well we
did
can
it.
end the
We
podcast
did
now
it.
because we just
Yeah,
won.
yeah, we did it. I
How
don't
are
know the
you?
rest of the. I don't know the rest of the Dora Explorer song, but it's thing.
Oh wow. My brain wasn't even there.
All right, cool. Um,
So hi.
hey, you,
What are we
hey,
doing?
everyone.
Yeah, hello
Um,
everyone.
thank you for, you know, it took 14 fucking times,
Yep.
but I think we finally figured it out.
I don't even know what's happening. We should get an award for this.
Like, I figured it out on their own award. Yeah. I figured it out on their own award has been awarded to the dinosaur and the dude. This
That's
is
correct.
the dinosaur, and
That's
well,
me.
she's the dinosaur,
That
and
is
I'm the
me.
dude.
Yes.
And this is the dinosaur and the
And the
dude.
dude.
The I'm not gonna overspeak it, so I'm not gonna say the
Don't say
formally.
yeah,
Uh,
don't
no,
what you
no,
can say
it's the
formerly
podcast with the shittiest
formerly
audio.
known as. We could do
Mm-mm,
that. The Prince did it.
no, yeah, Prince did it, but we're not gonna take that. Let him keep that. The podcast with the shittiest audio because you know what? At the end of all this, I don't know if it's recording. It says so on the screen, but
Oh
so
my god.
yeah, so yeah, it's the podcast with the shittiest audio, but
Okay, I'll
the
give you
most
that.
amazing content.
That's true.
And this, our 12 friends are well, our actually our 36 listeners.
Which probably most like 25 of those are probably bots.
Right,
So
right. Okay, fine, whatever. Um, you've now endured us. This is a 14th podcast, 14th episode, whatever
yeah,
you want
and
to
only
call
the
it.
fourth one that you can hear. So that's good.
Yes, yes. Well, we're holding true to the shittiest audio part for sure. For sure, we've got that nailed. But this episode is the part four, the final episode of
It's
relationships.
the finale, and it's gonna be filled with fuckery.
Yes, it's the relationships episode.
Relationship. I love that so much.
Yeah, but I think, after the last podcast, I took a little dive in my subconsciousness, and I believe that the first time that seed, oh God, that see, I have the innuendos that I purposely generate, and I have the ones that I find myself walking into
Right, like that
as I hear
one.
my. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. I believe that the first time the seed was planted in me was, I think, I think, and it pains me to say this because all the controversy that at that time, but I think Dane Cook said it first.
Dane
Relationships.
Cook.
Yeah, exactly. I know. It's like
Sounds
getting a
oddly
spoon.
familiar.
Yeah, it's like getting a spoon and it's like, why did this smell like shit? What? I don't want to use this
What
spoon.
the what the fuck?
Oh, this is in any case, this episode is about the fuckery that happens when that, as in the previous episode when we're talking about that wonderful relationship that's happening when you're with someone that you can't see yourself beyond anyone but that person.
Right.
You're not cuffing anymore. You are taking them to the odd holiday get-togethers like Easter and fucking Kwanzaa.
This is the
And
flip side of that shit.
yeah, yeah. So,
That went
well,
real
no,
fucking
no.
wrong.
Last episode was all about
Oh,
like
yeah, that's true.
gender. Uh, if you're in same sex relationship, same gender relationship, whatever you want to call it, it's just all about that struggle and love that brings people to. This is because I make this comment a lot. Like the love someone has is equal to the hatred they will have for that person or the despise they
I
will have
knew
for that
you were
person.
fixing to say that.
Yeah, well, this is the opposite episode. So it's like however strong that love is, oh man, don't get on the other side of that sword,
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true. We should get into it. We need to start bleaching clothes, you know?
Yeah, 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 yeah. So let's just go head first into it right off of what you just said. Now there's some destructive people. Have you have you have you had that? The
What?
bleaching clothes?
No, I've never bleached clothes and I've never had clothes bleached, but I try to be a decent human being in
Yeah.
general. So,
Mhm,
um, but I have
mhm.
had some shitty stuff happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty it's pretty understandable. And for anybody that's listened to one or two episodes of what my reaction is at the end of a relationship, and it's pretty much like, I don't know, maybe it's because I watch too many westerns or martial arts films or whatever. I just point my head, turn my body to the sunset and walk into it. I
Right, you just,
just
like, throw the
okay.
fucking napalm and you're out.
I was like, okay, boop doop. No, I don't even like. Have I done napalm? I don't even do that much. I just like I leave
Oh, you
people
just
there
don't
just
fucking care, like, just
yeah, I just leave people there going like, "What where the have you talked to him? Where's the like there's ghosting and then there's
next
fucking
level.
is he in an
Is
did
he
he go to
did he
I've had people
die?
ask me yeah, no, I've had people ask me if I moved to another country and that's why they haven't seen me.
You're like, "I wish."
Yeah, no, yeah, it's like random countries. Like, were you stuck in China?
Were you in my were you in Bangkok or
Yeah,
Man
right.
Myanmar or whatever? What is it
Myanmar,
called? There you go.
Myanmar,
Yeah.
Bangkok. I just don't want to go to Bangkok. It's in the name. So
It sounds exhausting,
yeah,
honestly.
it sounds exhausting. It's like
I just don't I already have a headache, okay? I can't go.
when you decide that's when you're that dedicated that you just change the fucking name to
Well,
it is.
I mean,
It's
hey.
exhausting. It does sound exhausting.
Okay, so
So
on
yeah,
the
I've
menu is
never
fucked up shit.
I've never done that. I've never bleached. I've never been bleached. I've never burned anything.
I did
Wait. No. Okay. I've never burned anything in a spiteful way. Like if we were living together and I'm just like, fuck, I'm done with her, and I just grab the closet of your shit and just go to town in the fireplace and the
right.
chimney, anything that I could burn something in, I'm burning it. I've not done that. I've done a I've done a cleansing burn. Um,
Okay. I've
where
taken a
you
gift that somebody gave me and I burned that shit with a flamethrower.
oh wow. So
It was a
oh,
handmade, like a canvas,
yeah.
and it said "You're my sunshine" on it.
Yeah, okay.
And when that hoe fucked my hoe,
Wait, wait. Time. Let's go to that last part of that sentence you just said.
which
So,
part?
when the hoe fucked your hoe?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So,
So I was in a
sunshine
relationship. I was in a relationship, and Sunshine was an old girlfriend, like
okay, so
old
sunshine was
girlfriend.
an old girlfriend, but she
Right.
fucked your current girlfriend.
Correct.
Wow.
Now I am partly to
That's
blame for
weird.
this.
Huh?
I am partly to blame for that. But
Okay.
um,
Okay. Okay, but
she,
either way, you got a flamethrower and you burn
yeah,
the
fuck yeah, I burnt it. I scorched the earth with that
okay,
motherfucker,
cool. I mean, and
and then I just left it there for them hoes to find it.
well, yeah. Walk off in the sunset. Now, for
Right.
me, in my head, I'm hearing you say this, and I'm picking up on certain things like the hoe fucked your hoe, but in the back of my head is the question that I'm jumping to right now.
Go on.
So where'd you get a flamethrower?
This is why I love you.
Did you
Amazon, yay.
oh, you got one from there.
Yeah.
Like, was it that boring company flamethrower?
The who?
No? Okay,
Well,
that's
it
just
was
a no.
what?
Was that a boring company flamethrower?
I don't know what that means.
That's okay. That's what I said. It's a no. That's okay. That's okay.
So
Out like
it's like a
in my head, I'm thinking like World War II flamethrower, like old school, just it might blow up on my back, but I'm so
so this one I don't
enraged.
wear. It just plugs
Oh, okay.
directly into one of those grill propane, the
Oh yeah,
big
yeah.
fuckers.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
like a
Yeah, I
brush
know what you're talking
hog,
about.
sorta.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Like,
it.
but
That's
the
what I was gonna say. I
flames
know what
get
you're talking
like
about.
3 feet long. It's
Yeah, they're
awesome.
crazy. They're crazy long. Yeah, crazy long.
Good stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. Um, And you can still hear me, right? Because it's not showing me on screen. Wait, does it
Yes,
show?
I can
Does it? Wait, but does it show you on screen?
yes, but it
It
also
shows your
says,
name.
well, it says fuck,
Okay, it doesn't show me though.
but it says the dinosaur and the dude, and it says host connected.
Yeah. Okay.
And you've got a green bubble next to your where it says connected.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
Bro,
I'm
you're
just gonna trust,
tripping.
I'm just gonna trust and believe. I'm gonna trust and believe. So
If
yeah.
if it's not for whatever reason, if it's not recording, this is gonna be the most hilarious
Oh my God,
ever. Just me talking.
one-sidedness,
Yeah.
the
Hmm.
one-sidedness is gonna be amazing. It is going to stand the test of time.
Right, which is pretty much par for the course for us.
Yeah,
So
no, it's gonna
yeah,
be
it's good.
definitely it's gonna be definitely
One
why
for the
we say
books.
it's the shittiest audio. And then yet a one-sided conversation will still be the best content
Right.
because it will just sound like someone sitting in a room
Talking to like a fucking ghost.
for an hour fielding their own questions that they're silently
Oh,
asking
I
themselves.
wonder if Barbara Walters ever does that.
Oh, damn it. Wow. Just came with it, didn't you?
I
Jesus.
mean, if anybody could do it, she could do it. I mean, she was born for it. She's built that
Oh,
way.
no, no, you don't. No, you don't. Don't think
Yep,
okay. Okay, here we go. Which
let's
again,
do it.
if it's only recording you, that whole bit right there is hilarious in
It's solid
so
gold.
many ways. So in any case,
So tell me about some
so yeah, I I've done cleansing burn. I've shut people off. I've so okay. I alluded to it in one or two episodes back. I've had my share of stalkers,
yeah, what is it with you? I mean, don't get me
and
wrong, you're hella cute, you're funny, you're a
yeah,
catch, but
okay,
I don't mean like you're catch and put in a closet kind of guy, like chained up to some
right,
wall, throw a piece of bread at him every other day or something.
yeah. I never knew like what was going to be the end result. I kind of stopped them all um, before it got to I'm waking up in in a underground chamber.
Gimp suit.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
Yeah,
like,
like
no.
not even in the suit yet. It's just over there like Buffalo Bill trying to fashion it for me out of cat skin or some shit.
Oh, better put
Uh
some lotion on.
yeah. So the first one was a dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, do
Did not
you?
see that
Okay.
did not see that M. Night Shyamalan twist coming, did you?
No, but
Uh
I'm gay, so.
yeah, well, I'm not. So it was kind of yeah.
Was it like a bromance gone too far?
No, no, it was the fuck that it was an unrequited thing. It was like he wanted me badly, and I
I'm so curious because I have a feeling that this was around the time that, you know.
no, 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 no. This is like way before we met.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, this is
okay,
way before we met.
okay.
Now, if I'm being stalked by someone that you think I was being stalked by, please tell because I
Right,
totally
add
missed
that one
that.
to the fucking roster.
Yeah, I totally missed that. I
Well,
I
I
need a,
thought
I
that
need a fourth.
there was a pie once that was made of meat, and
No, no, that wasn't a stalk.
it wasn't.
No, no, when I'm talking about stalking, I'm like sitting in a room and I happen to catch a glimpse of somebody standing amongst trees out in a parking
They're
lot
fucking camouflage. They're like,
at night.
with a oh
No,
no.
no, it's not even
Seriously.
it's like fuck camouflage. It's
I've
like
never had that pleasure.
like
I don't
it's
know what
like
that
I'm
feels like.
hiding. Have you ever seen somebody hiding but wanting to be seen at the same time?
Like a toddler. I'm hiding, come find me.
but it's like that hiding and they're looking at you in the dark, and
It's
they
creepy.
were
That's
and
creepy.
they were wearing glasses, so I just happened to catch a glint of
Reflection.
yeah, of light because it was a for what it's worth, a little bit of a tree line, and it was in a parking lot, and in the parking lot they had these pine trees.
Okay.
And so it was just an island of pine trees because, for some reason somebody thought it'd be great to break the asphalt with some fucking trees. I don't know. So they had this little island of pine trees and he was standing in it, standing in this on this island amongst these trees, just
Like in the
staring
parking
at
lot,
me.
there's an island of trees.
Yeah. And so he's
Yay for
staring
nature.
yeah, yeah, he's staring there looking at me um at night, and I just happened to notice.
But where
And
were
he's
you? Were
and
you
he's
in your
like out.
house?
No, no, no. I was at
Okay.
a friend's
Woo.
place and he was out there for hours
Doing
and
what?
staring at me in the window
Gross.
because I was sitting playing video games, so I was just like glued to fucking trying to get the
Fuck
high
yeah,
score or
you're
whatever.
sucking on some nos.
Yeah. And so boom, I look and I'm like, the fuck.
Is there
Now,
any reason at all why this person should have been in the
no,
area?
no, 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 none. And so that was the culmination. That was like,
What? How did you handle that?
yeah, I'll get to that. So
Oh,
keep in mind that before this person had been stalking me elsewhere and even started critiquing who I was dating at the time and
oh,
and letting me know how I was spending too much time with her, that I really need to be
ooh.
thinking about the type of people that I spend time with, and this is probably not the one you want to spend time with.
Oh my God. Was this person gay?
Yeah, 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 yeah. They were gay.
Okay, okay.
Now I feel like this is where it's very advantageous that another another gay person is a part of this podcast because I'm about to say something that I really don't have a definitive credential in saying.
Oh, it's okay. Go
So I'm going to
ahead.
need you to back me up.
I'll,
Now,
if it
at the
merits it, sure, absolutely, I will.
at the time, I did have some backing up with other gay friends of mine, other male
Don't
gay
ever
friends.
say backing up with other male
Yeah, right,
friends.
right,
Okay,
right, right.
really?
Yeah,
Mm-mm,
yeah. See,
no.
again, the entendre that I walked myself into. And
Backwards.
they were like, "Oh," they were like, "Hey, are you with?" No, I'm not. Okay, because he talks about you all the time. I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what it
That's
is.
creepy.
Is he he's like and then like, "Is he stalking you?" I was like, "I think so." It's like, "Ugh." And
Right?
then
It's so dirty. Ugh.
and then he told me, "We don't even want him. So good luck with
Oh.
that fucker." So I say all that to say, is that still a thing? Is that like that's a thing? Like there's certain gay people that even gay people don't want to.
Oh yeah, for sure. It happens all over. I don't
Okay.
think that it's a gay. I don't think that it's a gay thing, really. I think it's just like, um, like for
Well,
instance, there's people that I work with, and I'm like, I want nothing to do with these people. Like, don't
yeah,
even come to my office. Don't talk to me. Gross. Just
no, no, I get. Yeah, it's that. It's that. It's like that's 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 across the board. Yeah, you're right. I think though that
I mean, don't get me wrong. The gays would love to claim that, but I don't think that we've got legs
yeah,
for that.
right, 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 right. That was the thing. It's like okay, even gay people don't want. Well, like they didn't even want him around.
Oh
It
yeah, no,
wasn't even a
I get
hookup thing.
that.
No, it wasn't even a hookup thing. It was like we don't even want him
Like just personality wise, we don't
around. Yeah,
prefer not
yeah.
to
His
have
whole
him.
vibe, his whole everything is just
Right.
shit.
Well, lucky
Um,
you that he picked you.
right,
Is
right.
that what you were feeling? Like, ugh, I'm so
Yeah, yeah. I
special.
felt all the luck. I felt all the luck of all the non-gay people here. Thank you for picking me. Of
You're
all
a
the
treasure.
of all the resources that you found to extinguish within the gay community, you figure, well, I got nothing else fucking left. I might as well go ahead and try for this straight dude
We'll see what happens.
that,
Who knows?
that's, that's clearly dating someone But I bet if I call him enough and leave messages of how much he's wasting his fucking time with her and really shit on all the time that that he's been off doing other things, while I also tell him, "Hey, I came by, you weren't around, so I just stood out your door in hopes that you came come back."
I stayed there for
But
16 hours. I don't know where you were.
when I didn't see you come back, I figured I'd walk around, and lo and behold, I saw you with her. You really should think about the time you spend out with people. I really don't think she's in your best interest.
So, did this person also start harassing the girlfriend?
No, so that's the thing. That's where it was very, very contained, very, very you're being paranoid could easily be put upon
Oh,
me
sure.
because no one else was no one else was getting these messages. I wasn't really at the point where I was looking around to see if I could, like guy was just so paranoid where I can look around and see him. But when I noticed him, I did notice him. And, him leaving him messages on my phone really didn't fucking help. Um,
Would
so
he
that
like
night,
call you over and over and over again?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Ugh, really? That's
yeah,
cringy.
yeah. And so that night that I said he was standing out in the tree line,
He was enjoying
my friend,
nature. I don't know what you're misinterpreting here. He was just having a moment
yeah,
with nature.
I'm just gonna be masturbating on these trees.
It's the sap. It's the sap.
I was just gonna say, and leave some man sap on this bark while I stare at
Gross.
while I stare at you through the tree. Oh, that's gross. Okay, fine. You just said sap, but when I say man sap, too much, too much.
Oh,
So I noticed him after my friend left to go get some drinks, and
was it getting
um,
incrementally closer to the house?
no, 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 that's when I noticed him. I was like, "Oh, fuck me. There you go. Okay." And I was like, "I'm gonna look away, look away. Don't pay attention
No,
because
no,
who
you
the
can't make eye contact with this person because then they're gonna
yeah,
know that you know
because
that they
I
know.
just knew as soon as I like stared at him, he was gonna start rubbing his crotch. So
Ugh.
so when my friend came back, I was like, "Okay, dude, we started playing the game. I was like, okay, look," and I'm looking at the game, but look over your left
Yeah,
shoulder
don't look
and
now, but I need you to look
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me if you see that motherfucker standing in the trees. And we're like, fake laughing. "Ah, yeah, all right, okay, yeah."
I'm
And he
gonna
looks
die.
over and he looks over, he's like slapping me on the right shoulder and looking at me just so he could look over my left to look out the window. And
Right.
he's like,
That's a good move.
yeah, yeah, we were in tandem. And he was like, holy shit, he is there. He is there. I was
Oh.
like, fuck me. God damn it, fuck me. Not really, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't
me.
put it out there. I mean, fuck.
So I don't know. I think
Oh,
the statute of limitations are over.
for stalking?
But I can say for a fact, I ended things that night.
Oh, how'd you do that?
I just said I don't know if the statute of limitations are over.
Oh, right. You whipped that ass, didn't you?
Okay,
Was he into
so
it?
my first that would have been such a bad turn.
You were like, yeah, and then we fell in love.
Yes,
And he's like,
more.
harder,
What the
harder,
fuck is wrong
harder,
with you?
harder.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that would have sucked. That would have totally deflated any kind of aggression that I had. It's like, fuck, now I can't beat him. Uh, literally and physically. But no, so um, my friend had to step out again.
See, I would be
And
like, bro,
so,
I'm going with you. I mean, I
yeah,
don't
he had
even
to step
know.
out again. And I was like, all right.
I'm fixing to die. I've seen this movie. Okay, I've
No,
seen it.
I'm like, okay. Because he had to go piss or whatever.
I'll hold it. Come on, let's go.
And then,
Uh-uh, uh-uh, uh-uh.
yes, he
Oh,
came to the fucking door.
after how long?
And I'm standing there at the door, like,
Oh my God.
I know it's him. because of course I don't see him at the tree line now, and I was like, I know it's him.
Right.
I
You can
have to
smell
make
his
sure.
gayness through the door.
I was like, I have to make sure I don't go to prison. Like,
Because
fuck
then
jail.
you that would
No, fuck
be
jail. I knew no, it's not going to be jail. I'm going to go to prison. It's not even going to be jail is a holdover. I'm going to prison. It's not going to
right.
be hey, go to jail and cool it off overnight.
No,
No,
you're like, go there and cool it
I'm
off for about 30 years.
I'm going to prison.
Oh.
And so I was like, fuck.
Please tell me that you just swung the door open and sucker punched him in the mouth.
So I opened the door. Yes, I swung the door open. Now,
What was he like?
in
Oh,
addition,
you're here. Oh, I didn't know
in
that.
addition, in addition to being, this sounds really bad.
Go on. You've said worse, I'm sure.
I know I've said worse, but I feel like but I feel like I'm about to add to that.
Go ahead.
Here's another one
Hold
of
on,
his
I'll write
worst.
this down. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I'll type it out. Go ahead.
Now, in addition to being the gay that none of the gays wanted to be around,
Ooh, bold that. Okay.
he also had a tendency of rubbing his belly when he talked.
What is he, Pooh Bear? Were you stalked by Winnie the Pooh?
So it was like,
So he's like, get in my belly.
yes, yes, yes.
That's not weird at all.
It was like a weird kind of. It's not a horror. Fuck me, man. So everyone that's listening, here's an interactive piece that we can all do together.
Let's talk in rubber bellies.
Get your hand
Oh, well.
on your belly.
Here you go. I'm there.
Now, most people, when they have their hand on their belly, look at your hand. You have it horizontal to the ground, don't you?
Uh-huh.
No. Make it
Uh-uh.
vertical.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Make it vertical.
Like
Almost like you're about to put your hands
like the
down your
fingertips
pants.
are fixing to go dancing.
Like you're about to put your hands down your pants, but you don't. You're just rubbing your belly. Now, with your hands in a vertical position and your wrist, don't move your arm or wrist. Like where it was horizontal, only change your hand to be vertical. So it's got that weird angle in your
L
wrist now.
whatever.
Now rub your hand in a circular motion around your belly button
Uh-uh.
and right below your tits if
Oh.
you're a chick, your pecs if you're a dude, and now try and talk. Hey,
Oh.
are you what are you doing here?
Oh,
Motherfucker,
no.
I was like, motherfucker,
Like
you
you're a
know why
fucking
I'm here.
meal. He's rubbing his belly
You
like,
you
eh.
know why I'm here.
I'm trying to
You've
hang out
been
with better
watching
people
you
like you suggested.
you've been watching me outside the window. Oh, I didn't even recognize that was you.
Oh,
But
okay.
but you s- but yeah, you did. It's been 2.5 hours. You
I was
couldn't
gonna say it's been 4
like
days. Okay, come on.
like like if there's any debate of I don't know. It's so much harsh light. No, you could figure it out. You could deductively come up. So I don't know if I can continue to say what I said to him.
I think you can.
Yeah. You're like, I let's
I think
find
you
out.
can.
For
Well, so here's the
entertainment's
thing.
sake.
Most
This
of
is
our listeners are overseas,
okay, yeah. Most of them
so
are
there
overseas.
you
Most of
go.
them don't know who we are.
Right.
Most of them, I mean, and this was years ago.
Totally. That
So
person
I
has
think
moved on.
and
Now they just put air tags on your shit, and that's how they follow
and
you.
as far as I know, he's still alive. And
Oh, well,
this is only for entertainment,
purposes, correct.
to get the laughs, giggles, and snorts from
Yeah.
people, and education for people to know what to do if they're ever in this situation.
If
So
they're ever in that type
for
of
me,
relationship.
what worked in this certain situation, yeah, which is a relationship, which would never was a relationship. It just started off as a shit right from the get go. It's like, yeah,
Mm.
it was diarrhea. It wasn't even
It
it wasn't
was
even a
fucked up, huh?
formed. It wasn't even a formed shit.
Oh, there was nothing gelling it
So
together except for
I
his
told him,
undying love for you.
yeah, so I told him, in a very, very stern, no misconstruing, no, I didn't fully understand what you meant. I basically told him if I ever see him again, I'm going to rip a certain part off of him.
He's like, "Yay,
And
he's finally gonna touch it."
yeah, yeah, and shove it down his throat and
Oh,
hold his jaw shut and
oh,
watch him choke and die to death.
okay.
And I told him that it's like I really don't care what happens to me at this particular point. So it's for your best interest if you just
Walk away.
really choose to walk away.
So, is this why you started martial arts?
Yeah, no, nah,
Because that would have legs.
no, I was already doing it. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I think that, but it was so bizarre. He tried so many different ways. But what other
Maybe it would
relationships?
have went different if he would have had the horizontal hand. You know, and come at it with a less a less
Yeah, we would've
threatening
gone out and
way.
got something to eat. We would've gone out and gotten something to eat, right?
I was like, "Oh, you're
But
not a perv, you're just hungry. I get
right,
it."
since it's a vertical hand, no fucking way.
That's so creepy.
It's horrible. So I'm now okay, so I gave a stalker example. I need to actually give a relationship. Um, I had one where I think that I think that this one was disturbing because there was so much inclusion in it.
Inclusion
Um,
meaning the alphabet mafia?
yeah, no, that's a different one.
I was fixing to
This one,
say, dude, gay guys want your shit, man.
oh no, yeah, 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 yeah. And with Alphabet Mafia, okay, from here on out, it's all about chicks now. So Alphabet Mafia still applied, but yeah, I'm talking about a different person.
Okay, cool, cool.
So
And how
the
recent was this?
inclusion. Oh shit, not that recent, not that recent.
Since I've known you?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
What? You could have been putting me in danger, dude.
Right. Well, that's the thing. That's the beauty about relationships. They're relationships for a X amount of time, and the bigger that value of X, the I think I think the bigger the value of X, like I said, the love equals the hate is
That's
the
true.
bigger
Yeah.
the bigger value of the X in regards to how long that relationship, X equals how long the relationship has been going on. For however long it's been going on, that's equal to how explosive or monstrous the relationship becomes. I say it can be because I have been in relationships that there
Relationships or
was
relationships?
relationships that you know what, before I get to the really, really wreck, I have been in a relationship that it's a relationship because of the way it ended, but it ended with the intentions best for both of us. But it was just a shitty ordeal all around. But it was like I wanted the best for her, dis- despite myself. And so be it, it's just one of those things where it played out the way it did. And we went through a lot. We did a lot. We experienced a lot. I did more so with her than any other person I've been in a relationship with.
So I know who this is, right?
So yeah,
Okay.
so it sucked. Um,
Yeah, but y'all handled it very well from the outside.
but it's one of those that you sleep with a ghost for a while. So you're like,
What? You're fucking a ghost? When did that happen?
yeah, well, like, you're missing that relationship, but you
Okay,
don't want it back because you want that person to be the best they can be.
sure.
And if for the best that they can be means that they can't be with you anymore, or path wise they're going to the left and you're going to the right, so to speak. um and if you take them to the left with you, you're really denying them the best, that what works best for them, and vice versa. If I go to the right with them, I'm kind of throwing away everything I'm hoping to do too. And
Gotcha.
going into it, it was one of those where we both knew what each other wanted and thought we could make it. We could still do it. We could achieve those together still.
Sure.
And it just, as things evolved, it just became something that was more realized as not being possible.
Right.
So there's that type of relationship where it's just like, it's the suck aspect of things not continuing. Then there's the relationship where it is, the police are involved.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna say,
there's
is this
that.
stalker number two? Please tell me. Yeet.
Three.
Okay, so what about number two?
Number two was
Oh god. Maniacal laughter. No problem.
number two. You ever been on the fucking?
Have you ever been on a fucking train wreck and then it
Yeah,
wrecked again and then it
right.
exploded and then you caught on
Yeah,
fire
and
and then
you're
you
running
died
from one
3
car
times?
to you're running from one car to another, thinking, "I'll
Yeah.
survive if I can make
I
it to
got it.
that
I
car."
got it.
And then that shit blows up. Like, fuck it, I gotta go. And like some car 8 cars away is flipping backwards and flying all the way back to fall in
Right.
the car you think you're in at safety. That's what number two was.
Oh,
So number two was fuck, how did that start? Number two
probably the
was,
internet.
huh?
You said,
What'd you
"How did
say?
that start?" And I said, "Probably the internet."
Yes, yes, yes. Number two was what?
Be glad that you still have your kidneys. I'm just saying.
So number two is just to sum it up. Number two is what made me swore off never over the internet or anything like that again. But that was all for naught because that's still how number three started. So anyway,
Oh,
number two,
I'm
number
glad to see
two,
that you learned from your lessons.
yeah, 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 yeah. So number two was based off of
Please tell me a movie.
no, but close.
Oh,
So number two is based off a relationship I was having with someone that was catfishing another person, unbeknownst to all of us.
okay. My brain hurts
There's
now.
that. There, huh?
I said my brain hurts now.
Yeah, yeah. There's that. There's that. And so we started talking, and I was like, "Oh yeah," and she was like, "Oh, I." She was coming off to be really affluent, and I was like, "Okay, whatever." And I didn't know if it was like you're slumming or whatever, or you're just talking that mad shit, right?
Sure.
And so I we decided to meet up. Okay, we're gonna meet up.
Mm,
And now when we started talking, she thought I was somebody else. And I was like, nah, nah, it's me. And then she kept thinking, okay, no, for real. Are you playing a joke on me?
you're
No,
like,
it's not
"No, I'm
me.
actually not catfishing you," which
No, no, the catfishing thing isn't even a part of it. That's a totally different
no,
person, not person.
you just explained a catfishing situation where she's like, thinking that you're somebody else.
Oh, right.
She thinks that
And
you're
so
catfishing her.
right. She thought I was a friend of her, pranking her to play as if I'm someone else, but then they were gonna meet up, and it was gonna be her friend all along. I was like,
Oh,
"No, it's not, it's me." And so, we decided to meet up, and she's like, "Okay, boom," and she arrives, I'm there, she arrives, "Hey, oh, hey," hugs, "Oh my gosh, so okay."
you're actually not a catfish.
"Yeah,
Okay,
oh my gosh, you're a
yay.
real person. Oh, yeah, great."
You're a real person.
And we start talking, and then it just and then, before we met, the conductor of the train was already screaming, "We have no brakes. We have no
We have no
brakes.
friends.
We
And
have
my
no
pants are on
fucking
fire.
brakes. We
Well,
have no fucking brakes. The engine is on fire," that kinda shit. So we met up, and we're talking, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, this chick is eccentric as fuck. I don't know what," and that's me saying that, right? That's me
right,
saying that.
right, right.
And I think, to be clear to our audience, my definition of eccentric means you got you are insane or crazy, or I forget which one is the definition, where you're functional but you're just off. Is that crazy or insane?
Autistic?
No, it's crazy or insane. I'm not talking about autistic
Okay.
or Asperger's or anybody on the autistic spectrum. But if you have a lot of money and you're crazy, then you're eccentric.
Like
You know?
Yoko Ono.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
eccentric. But if you're a broke motherfucker, you're just a crazy bitch.
Crazy.
Okay?
Okay, I got you.
So she's eccentric. And so she's like, "So, okay, I mean, I'm kind of done with this. You're not who I thought you were, but I like you. And all I'm really wanting to know, like, do you know how to hack into computers?"
Oh no. Have you ever been on the dark web?
And I was like, uh,
Um, I don't
no.
know.
No, but you told me you told me you do websites though. I was like, well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I can
but that
type in www. It doesn't mean that I'm a
doesn't
CIA
mean.
operative.
Well, how are you designing websites and not knowing how to hack into computers? So it seems like
Right.
that's how it
You said you're a
works,
doctor.
right?
How do you not know how to do brain surgery? Ugh.
And I was like, oh shit. Oh, look at the time. Yeah.
I gotta go crazy.
So I was like, okay, well, let me look into it and I'll let you know. But like I said, I know you got some stuff to do. I got a few things to do myself, but it was great. Oh man, it was so good meeting you and just
I'm
finally
out.
getting to see you in person and not all these photos. Da, 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 da.
So, did she go
And
into any details as to who and what she wanted to hack into? Because there's a
no,
difference if you're
her
hacking into.
friend's account. Oh no, she was
Oh,
straight
okay.
up. I want you to hack into my friend's account and see what they're doing.
Mm-mm. No, thank you.
Oh, so we're meeting up here so we can talk illegal shit. Oh, okay.
Espionage. Okay, great.
Oh, okay.
Check.
So
That one's
I
done.
leave. So I leave, and
Does she leave shortly after
I
that?
get a message. Um, Hey, I thought you were crazy. So really, you know what? It's probably best you don't contact me again.
Cool, done.
And so I get back to my place and I was like, "Hey, you had a great time. Oh, I just saw you just left me a message. Hope you're doing well." And so she messages back, "Hey, just so you know, uh, I had someone outside with a shotgun in the back of the in the trunk just in case
Mhm.
you tried to accost me because I was gonna blast your ass. And don't think I don't know where you live."
No.
Yeah. So I was like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "You know what? Because I really thought you were my friend, and you weren't my friend. And
You're like, "You damn right I ain't your friend right now."
I'm sitting across from a stranger, and I don't know what to fucking do. And so, yeah, I had someone outside waiting for you.
Oh, no. Um,
You ready?
that's
Are
not
you
okay.
ready?
There's
No,
fucking
no, no.
more?
Are you ready? Oh,
Okay. No, I don't know.
I
Am
don't
I?
fucking shortchange. So then I'm like, "Okay, you know what?"
Am I fucking around? No.
It's like, "Okay, you know what? Um, yeah, it's probably best." Meanwhile, I'm messaging my friends like, okay, chick is insane.
She knows where I
Also
live.
messaging, also unknown, also messaging the chick that's catfishing all of us because I thought she was a real person too, and she's catfishing
Maybe
all of
she
us. Like,
was
oh
the
my,
other late. Maybe she was that
no, no, no,
girl.
no, she's not even related. That's how fucking bizarro this all is.
Because that would make sense, right?
No, it didn't. None of this made sense. I was at the point where none of this made sense. There was no way somebody can say, here's the dot. If you connect it to this one, now it all makes sense. No, none of it.
Not that. Okay, definitely not that.
Because, hey, I talked to a friend of ours that we both mutually shared, and he was telling me I was just going a little crazy about it. I'm sorry. You are really a nice guy, and I really want to spend more time with you.
You didn't fall for that shit, did you? You fell for that shit.
if I was if I was hard up for amazing sex,
What?
but she had to ruin it. So I just want to know, like, if we could start over, and I'll be open with you,
Bless you.
and I'll be open with you, and that way we can just start afresh, being open with each other. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, cool.
Uh-uh.
Uh,
You're like, are we also going to be open about your friend with the shotgun, or
so
is that going to happen?
I
or
feel like it'll be great for us to break the ice better if I send you my address and
nope, I don't
you
want your
just
address. No, no,
you just come over.
definitely not happening. Mm-mm.
And but don't tell me when you're coming over,
Right.
and
Sure.
don't tell me
Mm-mm.
when you're coming over. I'll tell because I'm gonna be out, but I'll give you my address
Mm-mm.
and the
No.
code to get and the
Shut up.
code to get and the code to get in.
No, I don't definitely don't want that. This seems like an episode of Junkie. No, don't want that.
You fucking wait. There's more. So then she's like,
Oh.
don't worry, don't worry. I have a full disclosure already signed. I want you to turns out this chick, I'm just fast forward for the kids and that are listening to it and thinking like, it's cool, man. If you ever heard of us, the Dinosaur and the Dude, it's an awesome podcast. They talk
Right.
about all kinds of shits. Um,
Especially relationships.
yeah, so full disclosure, kids, I'm not into this. This is what you need to be aware of if you are ever propositioned with this kind of thing. If somebody says, not disclosure, sorry, if somebody says they have a waiver
What?
that they've signed in order for you to have sex with them,
Mm-mm.
back the
Mm-mm.
fuck out. Back
Yeah,
the fuck Go home
not
and
even just the
masturbate.
tip, not even that. Just no,
Go
it's a no.
home, go home and masturbate.
And
You'd be
bleach
better
it.
off.
Bleach your
You'd be
wiener just in
you'd
case.
be better off going home, going in the den, hooking up hooking up live stream porn on the den, pulling your pants down and masturbating in front of your family. You'd be better off explaining that than if you were, oh, I was at this chick's I never met house that she gave me the code to get into her house,
Uh-uh.
and she signed a waiver so I could. She wanted me to simulate attack her,
Oh my god. No, no, no.
and that she had a waiver signed
Oh, poor
so that
thing.
nothing would happen to me. That she
Oh.
is saying that I'm doing what she told me I am doing what she told me she wanted.
Mm-mm. Nope,
And
that's
I'm
a
just like,
hard fucking pass right there.
and I'm looking at this, and I'm holding my head up with both hands, just recounting what all happened. But that's exactly what I was doing that night. And I'm sending that to my friends, and my friends are shit. My friends at this time are shit. they're laughing at me. They're like, dude, what the fuck? You gotta go do it. Take pictures. Oh my God, it's gonna be amazing. It's like, no,
Oh,
that's me in
no.
prison. That's me in prison, not you.
Right, yeah.
For
Thanks for that.
how'd you get the code? She gave me the code. Like, do you do realize this is how people get shot in a house, right? You
Especially whenever
realize
they've
that,
told you they have somebody on standby with a shotgun. So,
right?
no.
And she's like, I won't be there, but you go ahead and get in the
Oh, no,
house.
no.
Here's the code, so you
Mm,
can get in the house and then just be hiding in the house. And then when I'm there, wait about 10, 15 minutes for me to settle in.
and then pounce on me.
Yes,
Uh-uh. That is a big fuck no. Please tell me
yes.
you didn't go over there.
No,
Okay, I didn't
I'm
think
telling
so,
you,
but
when you first ask, please tell me you didn't, want to meet up again. No, if it was, if I was hard up for any amount of amazing sex, it immediately went away when she followed it up with the stipulations and the waiver and safe
yeah.
words and oh my
Oh,
God.
no, that's something that you do with somebody that you've known for a long time, that you trust them, perhaps if that's the game that you wanna play together. But,
How do you
big
sign a waiver for a stranger?
the internet.
Like you've never met. Okay, you've only met him at a fucking where did we meet? You only met him. God damn it, where the fuck did we meet?
Benihana's, am I close?
No, it was like so we're gonna chill, low key chill. We met at a fucking oh 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 ah, they have French food. Um,
Pila.
no,
Mm. La
petite.
Madeleine's.
Yes,
Okay, good.
yes, yeah. We met there at one of those.
Wait a minute, you and I have met at a La Madeleine's for lunch. It's not
Yeah,
me,
but
right?
yeah, but guess what? We didn't sign a waiver,
That's
so
true. Fair.
we we
Whew.
pretended that you had a tattoo on your ass and took
Yeah,
pictures of
that
it.
that said you were the syrup to my
Yeah,
pancake.
yeah. That's what people do when they're having fun and they're having a great time together. Because they don't have shotguns in their trunks waiting with
Oh,
somebody
yeah,
in the
okay.
parking lot.
I should have just knew that I wasn't,
Yeah, yeah,
you
you weren't
know, I
material.
didn't
You
have
weren't
any
material for that.
shotguns.
No, you're not.
I'm
You
not
weren't.
down
You
with
weren't.
that.
You weren't piquing my interest because you weren't bringing guns to.
I'll try to step it up, dude, I'm sorry.
You weren't bringing guns to the first time you met, and bringing someone with you, hiding out in the parking lot to just shotgun a dude.
That's
That-
fucked up.
yes, and then just to go like, oh, and so like what? Like, oh, and so that was a prosthetic leg. Okay, fine. But don't, oh, so I had someone that came with me that was
Right,
standing out in the parking lot with a shotgun to shoot your ass if you
right.
started anything.
I hired an
What?
assassin. Yeah. Mm-mm.
What?
Mm.
So
That's
yeah.
uncomfortable. So how did you get
So
away from that one?
I just stopped talking to her. I was like, okay, you know what? If I see you, it's over. Again, I just said, hey, in those uncertain terms, no details, just like it's over. It's already been sent off to the police. I don't
You
care.
did let the
They
police know because I was gonna ask you if you did.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's like, and multiple people have a copy of what you sent to me because I
Sure.
was just screenshot, screenshot,
Fuck yeah, you
screenshot.
were.
I was like, here's exactly this person. Here's exactly what they said. Here's how they said it. Here's a picture of her at the location because I took a picture of her because all she was doing is reading. She brought a laptop to the first date and put the laptop on the table.
Because she wanted you to hack into some shit, right? This is
Mhm.
the same,
Yeah,
yeah,
she handed me the laptop.
right.
So, you understand what the fuck I just said? She brought a laptop. That means she stole her friend's laptop,
Oh
brought it
my
to a
god, I
La
didn't even think about that.
brought it to a La Madeleine to a dude she's never met
Right. Here, hack into this one.
and said, "Hey, Can you hack into computers? And by that I mean this one right
This one
here.
right here?
It's my friend's. I really want to know what he's doing, typing, saying about me. So if you get back into it, that'd be great.
Okay. That's not fun.
Yeah. So that ace car from the train flips up and it starts falling back, and you're like, ah, I still gotta go, and you're still trying to get away from this shit.
Oh my god.
So that's when I told my friends, like, don't try and set me up with anybody else. Don't don't say, hey, check out this chick's profile. She's amazing. I bet you guys will hit it off. Don't don't do. I will be a fucking monastery, or I'll be in a monastery, or I'll be a hobo or whatever. If I don't have a chick, I don't have a chick. But that no, 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 no.
Maybe,
Like
but just a little bit though?
chick wanted me to sign a waiver.
No. Okay, that's a no. Okay, I got you.
And
I respect it.
and to your point, not to not to pat myself on the back or fluff myself or whatever you want to call it. I've done some shit, okay? Okay, lords and ladies out there, I've done some fucking shit. Well, no, wait. I've done some fucking, not fucking shit.
Mm.
No, wait. I've done some fucking shit. So, but at
Not to
no
be shitty,
point,
but
yeah, but at no point did I have to sign a
a
waiver.
waiver. For
So
what?
that was, and I have to be honest, that was the thing that shook me the most. I was like, wait, so you have a waiver? It's so clinical. Are we doing porn? We doing porn?
I'm like, can I see the waiver and the non-compete that you gave the guy with the shotgun,
We
please?
doing porn. She
Oh,
wanted me to wear a mask too,
no, hell fuck no.
because I want to struggle and take it off of you.
Look,
I wish I was making this up, but there are people that know this is a true story.
oh no, I believe every word of it. It's just crazy enough to
It's
happen to you.
amazing. This is just amazing. But see, this is the one-sided stuff I don't want, especially if it's only recording you. This is the one-sided stuff I don't want because I want to make sure I capture some relationships from you. I mean, you've put a blowtorch. You've you've done a couple of things. I don't want to. I don't want to make it one-sided. So like,
So here's the thing. For I'm probably the most boring lesbian you will ever meet in your life.
really,
Yeah.
really, you're like a.
I mean, when it comes to stuff like that, I'm not like,
Okay,
oh,
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
now
yeah.
am I do I do exciting stuff and extreme stuff? Yeah, absolutely. But whenever it comes to relationships, pretty normal. I'm not
Pretty
like, I'm
normal.
gay, I'm out, I'm here, I'm
Yeah,
queer.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
my relationships are just like regular relationships. You could take out the girl and put a guy in there and it would look the same exact way.
Wow, yeah. Okay.
Um,
Mm.
I mean, I would prefer that not happen, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
that's right.
which
Yeah,
is why I'm
right.
gay. So,
Yeah.
but
Why is this guy here doing what you say?
you're like, "You signed a waiver,
What?
I don't understand." Um,
Yeah, yeah.
so yeah, I'm pretty vanilla in that way. I don't, um
I mean, I'm kind of glad I'm not vanilla, but at the same time, the 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 way it the way it just gets so misshapen, and I'll say dangerous. Um,
danger.
yeah, I mean, I have to admit that second one, I really didn't know what chick was truly capable of. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, it
I really didn't want to fact check. Did you have a guy out there with a
yeah, I was gonna
shotgun?
say just the mention of that throws red flags. Like, if you're
Do you
not
know where I live?
right, and have you ever had psychiatric treatment? Are
Because
you
yeah,
escaped
yeah,
from a
yeah.
psychiatric
No, yeah,
ward?
no. Yeah, because that was another guy that one of the guys was like, "Yeah, this chick is crazy." Sky, yeah, well, sometimes she doesn't have her meds all the time, and so
Oh,
she
fuck,
was like,
not my
it's
problem.
like I was like, "Wait, what? I'm sorry. You mentioned what now?" Well, she loses it from time to time, but it's
Mm-mm.
okay. She's
She's
harmless.
h
Trust me, she's
Oh, I thought
harmless.
you were
It's like,
fixing
yeah,
to say she's hot. I was like,
yeah, no,
that
no,
is not an
she's harmless.
excuse.
I was like, yeah, so says the motherfucker in California. She's got to trek over to you. She's
Right.
got to. It's a hop, skip, and a jump to me. She's
Yeah.
got to go. She's got to get on a plane or just be that determined to drive or walk. As far as she's concerned, she probably just walk because in her head it's probably quicker to
She'll
do
probably
that.
get on a broom and fly.
And so it was just a lot of bizarre things. I think,
You
and
think?
I mean, and we're already over an hour, right? But to sum up the third
Yeah, please do
was
tell me the 3rd.
the third was after me swearing off, no more, no more, nah, fuck that. And truth be told, I wasn't really heavy into online relationship building. You know what I'm saying? Like I was more into meeting up with people at events or venues or whatnot, and then um, having a relationship from that, not trolling Facebook and whatnot, and finding the means of connection that way. But anyway,
Well, they have apps
uh,
for that too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I wasn't even into that level. That's what I'm saying. It's like I wasn't even to the point. I was still very much. And I still am. I'm very much a. I need to see you. I need.
I need
You
to
know what I'm
make sure there's
saying?
not somebody next to you with a rifle.
Right, or just all these filters, all this. I just want to genuinely.
Oh, that's
I
a good
don't want to.
point, filters.
I don't want to catch somebody on their snapshot day that they present on Instagram. I want to see them doing. I want to see the normal person.
The raw
Yeah, 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 yeah. I
footage.
want a raw person, right? So
Well,
yeah,
I'm
yeah. So yeah, I know. I was
like,
trying to move
"Easy
away from that.
there, man."
Yeah, yeah. I felt that pulling back. I was like, okay, okay, you keep it moving, keep it moving.
You should say
So the
pulling
third,
out instead of
the
pulling
third,
back.
yeah. So the third was actually uh, bad because we were together for some time and met online through I forget what I forget what I
So do
forget.
you still do that? Meet online?
No, nah, nah.
What if, they signed a waiver?
Yeah. God, if I could find that shit, if I could find that shit, I would send it to you because it it was bizarre because she sent it.
Oh, she did? She didn't just say like, "Hey, I
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah,
one."
yeah.
She was like,
This
"This
is
is
the
what I need you
waiver.
to do."
Yeah, this is the
She's very
waiver. It'll be at the house. Yeah,
presumptive.
no, this is the waiver, and I printed it out. It'll be at the house. You can sign it when you
But
get there.
isn't that a little what's the word? Presumptive?
Isn't it a little fucking late? If you already used the code to get into the house,
Well,
you should have signed the waiver before that was even before you even left your house and got
she
it
shoulda had you
notarized
sign a
and
waiver
sent
before
somewhere.
you fucking went and tried to have a nice meal with her.
Right. But her in her mind, it was she signed a waiver so that I could have it in case anything came about that I needed to present the waiver saying that I had her permission to rough her up
Well, but
and
do
have
keep in
sex with her.
mind that she also was what's the right word? Is it presumption?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So she was presumptive enough to bring a fucking laptop thinking that, "Oh, yeah, this is in the bag. He's gonna
Oh
get it
yeah, yeah,
done."
yeah, yeah. The soft misdemeanor offense that was going to take place in a fucking La Madeleine. Yeah, guilt by association or accomplice in some sort of fucking hacking thing. Yeah, that in and of itself was one thing. The whole B&E, but not really B&E because you got the code. Now you're gonna hide out in the house and
What's B and
oh,
E?
break and entering,
Oh, there you go. Oh, my bad.
and then and then hide out in the house and pretend. Did you hear the air quotes? Pretend
Pretend.
to to be an be an assailant in someone's house. Yeah, that should be at least a 56-page waiver, I would think.
Right. We need two
But you
witnesses
but
and
but but
two notaries.
instead you typed it up in a chat screen. So not so
Right.
long if you can chat if you can in a no, not it's not that long. It's not that long. Yeah, so
Oh,
any case, um the third was weird because of like I said of the what's the word inclusion.
okay. Yeah.
So
Do tell me about
so
this.
so it hit all the marks in regards to what we talked about in part 3, the relationship.
Okay. Okay.
So holidays, meeting family,
Sure.
all that kind of shit, right?
Okay. Yep.
Where it was kind of eh, was that she only met mine, I didn't meet hers.
Maybe she killed hers.
Can't say it didn't cross my mind,
Oh shit.
but I had talked to some of them on the phone. So it was one of those things
Uh-uh.
where it
No,
was like,
that's
okay,
even more creepy.
well, it's like, okay, they exist, but
No, that doesn't necessarily mean they could be like, okay, I don't
well,
want you to meet them, but just talk to this person on the phone and you're gonna act like my mom.
right. But I already knew she lived in a different place than her folks. So it wasn't like it wasn't weird to talk to them on the phone because I already knew they were in a different state. You
Okay,
see what I'm
okay.
saying?
Right, right, right. I
So,
would be like, we're
but
gonna need a video chat and
right,
you're gonna need to show me baby pictures of this
right.
bitch when
But
we're
that was
on the
the
video
yeah.
chat.
Yeah, that was the progression I was looking for. It's like, okay, we can talk on the phone, but if it's always on the phone and I'm not seeing a current picture, you hear what I said?
Right,
I'm
right,
not
right, right,
seeing a
right, right, right.
current picture. I'm seeing pictures of I'm seeing pictures of your family when you were 5. Oh, okay. And that's what you got. Okay.
Is that what yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay, so then
So it immediately went from ship to ship. Um, Well, no. It started having those little spoil little pock marks on it, like,
oh
when
yeah,
food
mhm.
when food starts going bad, when the things that I was into wasn't the things that she was into anymore. And it
Okay.
became like a hassle. And it became like a, do you really have to do that while I'm with you kind of thing.
Example.
Um, Events that I love to go to, either I had to go by myself or could you please stay because I really want to have time together, not with
Okay, okay.
everyone
So it
around.
wasn't like she wanted to go to a dungeon and you were like,
No, 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 no. It
okay,
wasn't like it wasn't like it wasn't like my second Stalker 2.0. No, it wasn't anything like that. So it wasn't anything like that. And honestly, I'd be down with stuff like that because that's something different and you're expressing yourself. Okay, cool. This is you wanting me to show something that you're really into. I'm not a one-sided person. Like, okay, this is what I'm into, this is what you're into. Let's blend them together, or I'll do some of what you do and you do, fine. But I don't disrespect or I don't try and take you away from something that I know you like or love
okay,
or want to do. If that's what you
sure,
really are all about, do that shit. Do that shit because I know that's gonna make. I know that that's one of the things that are gonna make you happy, and I
happy.
want you happy. And yeah, do it. No, no animosity. No, no. You know. I'm not trying to undermine it at all. I'm not none of that. None of that passive aggressive bullshit, none. But that's what it became with her. And it got down to the point where it became a shit, full blown shit. Um, she was cheating on me. Uh, Ballsy, flying a dude in. Um, and one of those things where, like, where somebody is really trying to get over something that they did, but part of the way that they try to justify what they did is point out how you're the one that made them do it.
That's fun.
And at the same, and you know me, I'm just like, I will look at you like you're a talking deer if you start saying shit like that. Like, what are you fucking talking about? How are you articulating vowels like that, dear? Yeah, I just saw you eating berries and shit. What the fuck? You can that what? And so that it was a lot of that, and it got down to where here's another educational tidbit for anyone that's listening. And I guess by me saying it's educational, it kind of goes both ways because it's for someone that's stalking and someone that's being stalked. But in any case, if you happen to be wearing your favorite perfume, don't do it while you're stalking someone standing outside their front
Oh.
door. Because then that person is going to be walking by their front door. I'm like, why the fuck do I smell her?
Oh,
Why the
that's
fuck
a little
do I
sad.
smell only here at the fucking door? Because that's what you're going to hear if you do that to that person. You're going to hear this person on the other side in their house talking to themselves in a loud, whispery fashion.
Right.
I only smell her at this motherfucking door. That's what you're gonna hear. That's what I was saying. That's what you're gonna hear. I, and then it's gonna be followed up with, I bet this hoe is not outside this damn door. Let me see. So
Uh-uh.
then what you
Yeah?
do is you dial their number.
Oh, good one.
Now, now, now you
This
aspiring
is your third
stalkers.
one, isn't it? Because you've been in it a little bit.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
now, now you aspiring stalkers. What you don't do is wear the loud perfume. What you don't do, the second don't do, is have your phone with you.
And on loud.
Even if you have a purse, don't have your phone with you. As a matter of fact, don't have the purse with you. Don't dress like you're going out if you're stalking. 'Cause
Well,
we're
fashion is fashion, honey. You
we're
need
stalker
to
we're stalker
understand
attire.
that.
We're stalker attire,
Right, the
you
black
know,
stuff. Not the black glitter. Different.
and do it at night so the
Oh.
sun isn't showing your silhouette in the door.
No, it's not me. I'm your neighbor. Did it ring outside your door?
Like, fuck. And I'm exaggerating because it wasn't a ring like that. It was fucking music. And it was like only this music played.
Baby got back.
Yeah. And so only this music played. So you can't say, I was never there. That must have been a solicitor. No, that was you.
No, bitch.
Because this
No,
because
bitch.
this
That was
song
me.
kept because this song kept playing and then you hung up. And then the song kept and then I rung it again because I'm that motherfucker. Oh, you gonna hang up.
You
Okay.
gonna double check.
Like I can't hear you. Let me call you again. Now there's a silhouette of her on one side of the door because the sun is setting and it's right there. It's
Sure.
shooting into my house. So I see the silhouette of her in the glass door, the frosted glass, right? I know for fucking sure she's probably seeing me just standing there dialing her phone. I doubt it because it's like a safety glass, whatever, you can't see in it. I've
Oof.
called her 3 times now, and I'm watching her silhouette move and turn the phone off.
Oh, why didn't you
So
just
what do I
open the
do?
door and be like,
What
"Look,
do I do? No, 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 no. So what do I do? I can't open the door. What the fuck did I do?
call
Let
the
me
police"?
imitate me. Let me imitate me on the glass. Where the fuck you at this house? I see you through the glass.
Is that what you did?
Yes.
Shut up.
Why are you here? I can smell you through the door, and you're not answering your phone. Like I just made my voice sound as
Terrifying or
predatory as
comical?
possible,
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's what you were going for. Gotcha.
but I'm in the house.
Right, and now she knows it.
I'm safe. I'm in the house.
Right.
I was like, why are you? Are you, is there, so you're not gonna say anything? Well, if you know, well, if you know it's me, go ahead and open the door. Mm-mm,
No,
mm-mm.
mm-mm, not
This
doing
door
that.
is keeping me and thee apart.
Right.
And it was the whole, please, I want to talk. Please, I want to talk. Please, I
Mm,
want to talk.
no, not so much with all that. Appreciate that. Not really
So
wanna
what do I
talk.
do? What
Stop,
do I
stalker.
do? What do I do?
Mm.
I answer the fucking door because now,
Eh.
well,
Have
now
you
you got
ever
someone.
seen a murder movie? Ever?
But I'm saying, but now you got someone opening the door. I mean, now you got someone standing outside the front door, and people are, people are taking notice. Like this chick is, what's wrong with this chick? You know, is she locked out? You locked out? No, my boyfriend's just in the house. He needs someone to open up his door.
Mm-mm.
So I opened the door. It's like, okay, it's cool. What's going on? We need to talk. I just love you so much. I want
Oh, no.
to tag it with the thing. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, to whomever I'm to be in a relationship with next, it's not like it's not like I'm not recognizing that you're crying or that you're upset. It's just that I
Right.
have a it's just that I have a really hard time of paying attention when someone is crying and trying to talk at the same time.
Well, not only that, but you also have your own safety to worry about.
Well,
I mean,
that
you
okay,
already
my sa-
lived through somebody in the wings with a fucking shotgun. I
yeah,
would be a little gun shy, if you will,
yeah, my
you know?
safety is there. Okay, my safety I'm okay with. It's the whole I just want to talk to you and you're in my bed. You know what I'm saying? You,
Oh,
you
no.
just, and you don't want to hear me. You
You're
don't.
like, "You're right,
Oh,
bye."
you're just standing there. Look at you.
Oh.
You're standing there staring at me. I'm like, I don't like. I'm getting like 30% of what you're saying. I know you're upset. I can't make it out because you're like going in
I
these
can only
weird
understand
octaves.
50% of what you say, and I really don't give a shit about 100% of what you say.
It's like I'm listening to a blue whale, and I'm
What
and I
the
can
fuck?
kind of sort of make out what they're saying. That's what it's like to me in my head when somebody's crying and talking at the same time.
Were they doing that?
I'm just feeling I'm feeling I'm just overwhelming. And then the hyperventilation comes in. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, we're fucked. We're fucked. I
Should have never opened
then
this door.
then boom, she busts open the door and walks in the house. I just need to sit down. I'm
You
like,
can sit
oh
your ass on a
shit.
fucking curb. Get the
I was
hell
like,
out of
so
my house.
now you're in the house. So now, boys,
Now, oh, now
so
you're in
now,
the
boys
house.
and girls, here's the thing, because this is a very, very definitive legal issue we need to discuss.
Mm.
Because at one point, you're looking at it and you're like, okay, this is your house, this is your property, this is where you live, apartment, house, whatever the case may be, townhome, whatever it is. And you are standing in front of somebody and they are not crossing the threshold. Okay. So a lot of places, they have the castle doctrine and all this kind of shit, right?
What's the
That's
castle
all well.
doctrine? That you
That's
can,
all
like,
well.
take
Yeah.
care of it when if
Yeah.
they get into your shit?
That's all well and good. But when someone comes in your house and you have to get handsy, you have
Mm.
to really think about that situation because if you're the only one in that house,
It's her word against yours.
and if you're the one that's eh, 80 pounds heavier than that person.
That could be a problem.
There's no there's there's a lot more on you to
Yeah.
claim that you were protecting yourself
Right.
from this person. You have to have a lot of damage done to you and or a lot of damage done in your property. But even still, no hands. Also, this is another thing that I've had to experience as well is the baiting that goes on. So we're gonna get into that real quick because I know we're on extended time now. So in the house, more of the same, more of the same, more of the same, more of the same. And I am now in a corner, literally in a corner on the opposite side of the room
Because you're trying to
because
stay away.
I'm like, there's no. So the other thing you don't do, boys, girls, ladies, and gents, make sure you're make sure you're aware of that person, but then also aware of how to
Get away
protect
from
your
that person.
protect yourself. And
Okay.
protecting yourself isn't necessarily again, it's not necessarily a handsy thing. It's not necessarily fighting them as much as it is like for me in this particular incident, I'd never closed the front door.
Okay.
So people walking by we could say, yeah, I saw him
And he
standing
was in the corner.
in a corner because the corner that I was standing in was directly in line with the front door. So you can't
Very
look in the
smart.
house. You can't look in the house without seeing me
I'm proud
standing
of
there,
you.
standing there with my arms crossed. And at one point, I had my arms behind my back, like nothing showing aggression.
Right.
And also, if nobody's walking by, you more easily can hear the conversation outside of the house with the door open.
Right, right, right. Smart.
So, and have your phone.
Sad that it has to be
Yeah,
that way.
have your phone with you because a lot of times the situation is a little bit different in the sense that there's always the dude that is beating up chicks, which
Right.
again, I know about that all too well because that's what I grew up around.
Oh,
But there's also numerous amounts of situations where chicks will exploit that and beat up on a dude because they know they can't fight back.
right.
That's just straight up. That's just being straight up.
Or
So,
to try to get you to a point where you're trying to
right,
protect yourself, so you're holding them away from you, and then they
thus,
end up with bruises on their arms,
right,
and that is ammo
right,
for yeah, got
thus
you.
the baiting, thus the baiting of things because a situation get a situation can get to the point where if they started and you defend yourself, but in the act of defending yourself, you do more to them than what they did to you,
Right.
then it kind of makes you look like the aggressor.
It's your ass.
Yeah, she scratched you, but your one punch just broke her jaw.
Jesus, man.
And who I mean,
Yeah,
but who
that
knows?
bitch deserved it.
But who knows? Or your one punch send them flying across the room and into the glass table. Now they're cut up. Now they got glass jabbed into them. All kinds of shit. You
That
don't know.
kinda escalated like a bad hit in Derby, you know?
Yeah, you just but that thing that people aren't it can escalate really fucking quick. And that's what a lot of people don't take into consideration with these situations. And so for me, it was that. And then so it all came down to where um it was like when someone verbally says, "Why don't you just beat me?"
Mm-mm.
That'll if that'll help you feel better about us.
Oh, no. Poor thing. I mean, I don't mean poor thing like, "Oh, I'm taking her side," but I'm
No,
saying
I
if
get it.
mentally that's where you go with it, then
Yeah,
you've
I
had
get
some
it.
fucking damage in your life.
Hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, absolutely. So one, you got to regard that. Two, you got to again protect yourself because you don't know will she start hitting on herself? I don't know.
Oh, dude,
So
that's not I would be
so you
like,
get
"You
your
need to
phone
get
out,
out."
you have your phone ready to
You
go,
call the
and by
police? Did you call please tell me you called the
yeah,
police.
you go
Okay.
you have your phone ready to go, and so everybody listening, to have your phone ready to go, if you're in a situation where you're talking to someone and you already know this is that who you're talking to, it's beyond sketch already,
Right,
go ahead and do yourself a fucking favor and hit if you don't have a panic button on your phone, okay, that automatically calls 911.
right.
Go ahead and hit 9-1 and keep your finger on the one. And or tell them I'm going to press one. And if they don't get that fucking clue, tough shit. And that's what I did.
Jesus.
I had I I it's always like I am not.
This is not happening.
I, I say you keep talking. I'm gonna hit one. I've already hit the nine and the one. I'm gonna hit one.
See, I
And
would
the
be
cops.
inclined to go ahead and hit 911
Yeah,
and
it's
then to just have
yeah,
them listen to the conversation
yeah.
and then
Well, that still
put in
happened.
your address. Like,
Yeah, that still happened. Um, because she said, I don't believe you. You're not gonna. No, you're not gonna. No, you're not gonna fucking. You're not gonna do that.
tink.
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
Thank you for
So,
calling 911. Please hold.
right, right.
Hello. Uh-oh.
All right, I'm back. Anyway, uh, yeah. So yeah, it was a shit situation.
That sucks,
I think
man.
it's one that I tell people because a lot of people don't see themselves. A lot of people think shit escalates a certain way on TV. And a lot of people don't know of all the different things that can happen. And yeah, was I wrong for letting that person in? Highly.
Well, you
I'm t-
didn't
I,
let them in. They literally pushed themselves into your apartment.
right. It was the opening of the door to try and de-escalate things, but that was the literally the opening they were wanting to
Right.
barge in.
That's
And
so
so then a
creepy.
lot of people after that happens, they go hands on. They're like, get the fuck out of my house. They grab the person, they throw them out, and then that's he threw
Right.
me out of his
He
house.
abused
And
me. I'm assaulted.
yeah, I was doing nothing. He told me he was done with me, and now you've got that, right?
Right.
And also to be abundantly clear for people that are in situations like this, fucking suck up the stigma. Don't worry about it because that's the thing.
Oh,
I don't want to
yeah.
call the cops because I don't want the cops involved because this is going to happen. That's going to blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be on a list of uh, of incidents and fucking take that stigma. And better to have that than to be dead. Better to have that
Right.
than to be in prison.
Or, as a man to say, "Oh, I don't wanna call the police because I don't wanna be that bitch. I can't handle my shit," you know?
Right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Too
That
proud,
too.
maybe?
That too. Yeah, that too. And so I did. And if that makes me a bitch, then
Definitely a bitch, and that's
I'm a
fine.
bitch. I'm a bitch that's not in prison,
And
bitch.
that has a
That's
pulse.
a different bitch. It being in prison and a bitch.
Tell me
If
about
I
it. I
had
was
to
on death
choose,
row forever.
yeah, if I had to choose, I chose be a bitch outside of prison. And so yeah, I called, and they did hear what was going on. And it's like, and it was the whole yelling, I can't believe you called the police on me. I can't believe you called the police on me. You fuck, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And I'm like, do you hear what's going on? She's like, yes, we hear everything that's going on. And it's like, is she still there? It's like, yeah, she's still here. She won't
Still
leave.
here.
She won't leave the house. She's like, what happened? It's like, and I tell them exactly what's going on. All you have to do is, and it's like, oh my God. And so they heard her talk about me beating her.
Mm-mm.
And so, uh, cutting the longer story to shorter, yeah, police comes out. Yeah, police had to do I forget what it's called, but um, it's a verbal what you call it? It is a what do you call it when you keep people away? Um,
Like a restraining order?
yes, but it was a verbal restraining order. It's like you can't, don't come around this person anymore. Don't call them. Don't deal with them. Don't do anything with them. Don't don't fucking with them in any way anymore. Or like next time we see you, you're just gonna, there's like no question is asked. We're just gonna put you in cuffs. We're just gonna handcuff
So it's like a warning, but a very
you. Yeah,
strong
yeah.
warning.
It's like a warning, restraining order. She kind of saying like, don't be around, don't knowingly be around, don't go to the same things, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was all of that, and
Ugh,
um, and but yeah, I was. It was my address, so it wasn't her address. It was my address that was now documented,
right.
and so patrol would come by my house a lot to see if things were cool or to see if there was something out of the ordinary.
Well,
Is
but thank
somebody
God, right? I
hanging around
mean,
the house? Yeah, I know, but when things escalated, uh, as they always do, it's just more of the same shit. But um, I'm just saying, from every, if there's anything educational about this, all I'm saying is like, when your relationship becomes a relationship, I think for me, that's why I think for me is maybe it's a little bit of why I cut it off a lot, because I don't want any misunderstanding of like us getting back together, or
right.
being in this weird kind of relationship on pause, and we're friends, and we have some moment of weakness and we're just fucking again. And are we back together? Are we
I
in a
mean, that sounds a lot
relationship?
about your maturity, though, that
Are
you
we in a
can
relationship, or are we just fucking for the sake of because we
familiarity.
yeah, because we love fucking in this,
Okay.
the way, you know what I'm saying? No, but I'm saying you get with people like that, and then you're just like, ooh, can't get done with that.
Right, right, right,
And so
right.
you suck up the fact that you're not in a relationship anymore. So do you just sort of endure the bad shit because whatever it is about the being with this person is good enough? And that's abusive
I
in
was
some
just fixing to say that.
capacity,
That is an
you know?
abusive relationship.
Yeah, that's abusive in some capacity, to that person or to yourself, or however you want to look at it. But you're subjecting yourself to some sort of degree of abuse. So like, you're keeping yourself in this weird dynamic for the sake of something that honestly you can get somewhere else.
Right.
You honestly can. You just don't know that about yourself yet.
Or
And
sometimes I think it's not worth the effort, but,
yeah, it's not
is it
well,
worth the effort to go to court?
the result you get out of it. Yeah, exactly. The result you get out of it is not worth that. It's not worth it. But in that moment, that mindset is just like, I don't I don't I don't know how to get away from that, and and just be good with it. And so far, honestly, so far, I've had very few that I've had trouble just like being done with. Very
What do you
few.
mean?
Like I'm saying, like, you have to. I think that me being done with relationships and just like walking in that sunset and being done, not even dropping napalm, just like, fuck yeah, I've not heard from this dude for years. Or you see me at a party, it's like, whoa, what the fuck you doing here? It's like, I happen to know this person too. Wow, I haven't seen you in.
You're like, "I've
Here's
been
what
stalking you, and you're here, so now I'm here."
Yeah, right, and it's like, I don't like I've talked about before in previous podcasts, I have a friend, he is a friend with all of his exes, and I'm like, "I don't even know how to do that math." Like, I don't know how, and it's not like you've mentioned you're that way with some too. He's that way immediately. Like, they break up. "Yeah, we break up, but we're gonna hang out again, this weekend
Mm,
and do some things." Like, so is it sort of like a weaning off thing? I don't get it,
right.
but I'm like, I am going to cut myself off, and I'm gonna go through whatever DTs I go through on being out of a relationship by myself. I'm not gonna get weaned off at all. I don't need any, "I hope you're doing well. Hey, I was just thinking about." I'm not gonna send
Mm,
texts. I'm not gonna call.
right,
I'm not gonna do any kind of weird kind of liking a post on social media just,
right.
to, "Hey, I'm not
Because
around,
that
but"
is an in.
yeah,
That's a
I'm not
way for them to get back to where you
right.
were.
Right. I'm not gonna do any of that in the hopes of getting back in, nor am I going to do any of that to imply the impression to them that there is a way to get back in with me as well. Like, "Oh, okay, he still cares. I can so yeah, it's okay." No, I'm not even doing that either. And
So something that I go ahead.
I hope everybody appreciates my girl voice too, by the way. I've been working at it.
Your what? Your girl oh, yes,
My
yes,
girl
yes, yes,
voice.
yes.
And my most feminine girl voice.
So what I was gonna say is I tell people this a lot. You teach people how to treat you. And if you're letting them
True.
back in after you've told them, "No, I'm done,"
Oh,
then
yeah.
that's
Y
teaching them that, "No, you're not done." You're
your no means nothing.
right.
Yeah.
It's
And
just
so
words.
for me, it's like, I don't I mean, I hope you find happiness, and I hope you get better. If we ended badly and you were just like that chick with the police, I hope she's better, and I hope she's
But you're not
found
gonna go out of your
happiness.
way to find out.
No, exactly. I'm not even I'm not even doing a like, I'm not even trying to stealthily, fake account, incognito mode or whatever the fuck,
I have an
trying to see
idea.
yeah, trying to see or even use a friend of mine and say, "Hey, can you look in on her and see if
Right.
she's"
But I
I'm
have
not
an
even
idea.
doing that.
You should meet somebody at La Madeleines, bring a laptop and be like, "Hey, can you
Right,
hack into this account?"
right. Like, I'm not even doing that stuff to even see if they're okay. I just hope that they are, and I leave it at that.
Sure. So, well, that's all you can do, really.
And even the ones like I said, I try to eliminate that by just no more connection.
Masturbating a lot. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
well,
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
that's the end result. Yeah, you lads and ladies,
Yes, boys and girls.
especially ladies. I mean, I feel like ladies kinda get the short end of it, but
In which respect?
get get your masturbation game up and be really, really proud of it because only God damn it, that was gonna sound bad.
Tell
Uh,
me. I need to
fuck it.
know.
Only you,
Go ahead.
only you know how to please you
Yeah, no, it's
sexually.
true. There's a song about it. It's,
Now now there's those magical moments when you find somebody and you're like, "I am upside down and I didn't know I like this shit." Okay,
right.
that's things that you just didn't know at the time, and there are things that you
Where are you
won't
gonna put that
know.
pickle jar? Oh, wait,
Right,
okay, it's
there
fine. Go with
right,
it. Go with it. You go
exactly,
ahead. Go ahead.
exactly. There are things you won't be able to find out until you are with another person or 2. But
Right.
but for all that you can achieve by yourself, explore that shit to the fullest. Because in the dry season, when you're just by yourself, there's no shame in the game of saying you're masturbating. You're not gonna go blind. Your hands are not gonna
Right.
get hairy.
It's gonna be
Um,
fine. And sometimes it's just about exercising the demons, really.
right. I do. I d- there
It's
is some,
cleansing.
yeah, there is some things where it's like, hey, it kind of desensitizes. Maybe I don't know what all you use, and if you're using some tools that are, if you're
If you're
using some
using a
tools that,
fleshlight, then yeah, perhaps.
yeah, if you're using some tools or apparatus or devices or accentuating mechanisms that are named after an animal, like say jackrabbit, yeah, it's already
Right,
telling you it's not set to human standards.
right, or if it
You're going to
runs
be doing
off of electricity or diesel.
yeah, if it's running off of, if it's doing things, okay, if you have a dildo that has nubs on it
It's
that
for your
are
pleasure.
literally, that's literally when you look at it, you literally can say that only can happen on an alien's dick. You know,
If that's what you're into.
yeah, one, okay, cool. Two, don't get a human and be and be dissatisfied because you should have known nobody has um nobody has whiskers on the shaft like that, but an alien. Okay, so there's that.
Well, see,
I
then
digress.
I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure there because if
Yeah,
things
no,
are
no, no,
into, then you're gonna
absolutely
be
you are.
missing it whenever it happens.
Absolutely, you absolutely are. That and the speed of it, it can also, but it. I digress. The whole thing is just love yourself, please yourself, so you're not tied to a person other than you to be able to facilitate that need.
Sure.
Because that's another thing that's in the background sometimes when you're like, I want that person. I need that person. Be careful of that. When you
Right,
say
just
you
think about
need,
that person, but you do it on a solo, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. When you
You can
say
think
you
about that person,
need,
all the best parts of that person,
yeah,
but
yeah.
just do it on a solo.
When you say you need that person, that's that you really need to sit down with yourself and make sure you aren't obsessing over that person. And so I
Because
again,
then you
I
become a stalker.
right,
Full
right.
circle.
Then the tables are turned. So I cut it off completely. I hope for the best and I leave it at that. I might text them or I might text back to them within the week after, but it dramatically drops after that. I don't know. I just feel better when I do that because um depending on that person, and I'll honestly say the last one, yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'm sleeping with a ghost because you missed I missed sleeping with this person.
Sure. Like actual sleeping?
Yeah, yeah, I
Gotcha.
missed sleeping. Like that was,
Like the companionship in bed
yeah,
when you're
yeah,
snoozing.
yeah.
It's
That
a
it was
comfort
just,
thing.
yeah, it was wonderful. And
Oh, that's so sweet.
I feel like she's doing great. Um, I hope she is. Um, I don't talk about her much.
Yeah,
Like
I
this
know.
is this is one of the few times I have.
Right. It's
Um,
sacred for you.
huh?
It's sacred for you.
Yeah, I mean, as you talk about how I am just in myself, I am more so that way with relationships that I'm in. And you know, if I'm public with a relationship I'm in, it's because I'm that s- there's a security there. Then I have a security in that relationship, but then I'm also proud of that person, or I don't need the cameras and all that kind of shit. But you know, I'm celebrating with this person that I'm with.
Sure.
Um, so yeah, there's that. I think that that's the person that, I mean, that's full disclosure. That's who I'm broke over. That's
Yeah.
in the other podcast when I was saying I'm broken, and then we found out I was an ampersand. That's that's why.
Yeah.
But in any case, kids, lords, ladies, madams, and messieurs,
Oh,
we've gone way
way
past.
over. It's
You
time for
better
y'all to get y'all asses to bed.
you better be enjoying this shit. Uh, because I'm probably not going to be this open about myself again.
Right. It's soak it up, kids. because it's not once it goes back in and gets packed away, it's
Yeah,
not we're not
yeah.
gonna unpack these boxes again.
Like the last one I was like super open is the one with the shittiest audio.
Right.
Like nobody's really getting the ampersand thing because that audio from that from that episode was so bad. But it was like I was super open.
Yeah, well, it's funny
But
how
in any case, um, we should wrap this up.
yeah, we should.
I'm sorry to keep you up so late.
Yeah, how
I
dare
know
you?
I know Laura's got some pitchforks now. Your wife's got some
Oh, she's on
pitchforks.
her way to your house, okay?
Yeah, right. Perfect. That is perfect. Hey,
Okay.
look outside. Oh, damn. Rubbing her belly.
She's vertically.
Okay, everybody. So thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to our relationship stories. Hopefully, there
Relationship.
was something educational for some people that are out there. I know it kind of got deep with the last one, but
That's what she said.
it
Ooh,
it is pretty serious. It is one of those things that it doesn't get talked about a lot from, especially um, from another perspective than kind of sort of the stereotypical. I'm just saying stereotypical because you don't hear about a lot of issues and
right.
where
Where the man's being abused.
right yeah, and even saying the man being abused is like, ugh, what kind of fucking no,
It
it's
happens
really
though.
it really is one of those things that circumstances comes up where you're more fucked if you do what you really what really is coming to mind. So just be aware of what you can do, your limitations, to be safe, be aware.
Yeah, be
And if your
smart.
and if your relationship becomes a relationship, recognize it for what it is.
And flush that turd.
Right. Sometimes that ship needs to sink. You don't need to try and save it. And that's saving it, that's probably best for your health and their health. So just be aware of that.
Word.
In any case, thank you for being on this episode with me.
Are you gonna say, oh,
Appreciate
you're
it.
welcome.
Yeah.
So are you gonna
Listen,
say this
I'm
is
I'm about to.
okay, go ahead.
I was just saying thank you first.
Oh,
I
you're
was
so
being
sweet.
it's the
Well,
14th
thank you for
episode.
sharing. I know that it's hard for you to share sometimes.
14th episode. So we won't do it again for like another 12. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, in any case, I don't know if you all know, but she's the dinosaur
That's me.
and I'm the dude. And this has been the Dinosaur and the Dude podcast, where you've just endured a fuck ton of minutes of the shittiest audio, but hopefully the best educational, entertaining content you've heard in quite some time.
Yeah,
And we encourage you to listen to our previous episodes.
absolutely. Like,
Stick around for
subscribe, share,
yeah,
tell a
stick around for
friend.
our new ones. We got new ones coming up. We've got to come. Dinosaur, you and I, we have to off pod come up with that survey list you were talking about. Now that we've finished the relationship series, we now want to just get a survey out there that people can fill out what they're looking for in a relationship, what they've had to endure, the best relationship for them, the worst relationship, on and on and on. And we won't we won't give out your name.
Mm-mm.
We will capture your email address so you can get on our email list. Just
Yeah.
being transparent to you, motherfuckers. But we won't let out your name. But we will compile some of these things and sound all legit. We say like, oh, 85% if you like it up the ass. We'll have
You
some
nasty bitches.
yeah, we'll have some Pew Research stats and shit, going on so
I
people can
like it.
understand.
I like
Yeah,
the metrics.
but we have to. You and I need to.
We'll do some homework.
Yeah, we'll have to fucking text back and forth questions and shit like that. But in any
We
case,
got this.
you all have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever the fuck you are, and love you all. Love you, madam. You're the
Love
best.
you.
And we'll get with you all later. Hopefully, it's recording me.
It
Yeah,
is.
otherwise it's gonna be the
Got
best.
tape, brother. All
It's
right,
gonna
I'm
be the
out.
best. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, everyone. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for listening. Thanks for giving us your ears. And hopefully you enjoyed our back and forth banter and you'll come back for more. Um, we're going to have, hopefully, we'll have other guests on in the future. But for right now, it's the two of us doing what we do best. Again, the dinosaur and the dude, hoping you enjoy each and every episode that we bring to you. And again, have a great time, have a great day, night, evening, wherever you are. And look forward to putting out a new episode for you all to enjoy. All right, take care.